Hello, 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 my little ponies, and oh right, Azura's back up here now again. Welcome back to another episode of Supermarket Together. We have some invoices, about $1,000 a day for all of these employees. Right, so I'm thinking, I don't want that. I'm thinking of getting this just to make the end of day faster, but I'm also thinking, maybe not? I don't know. I'm not sure what I want. But I think I did want that and then get everything else. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Let's go and look this up. Tic-tac goes fast. If we go into here and then here. What does this do? According to the patch notes, it speeds up employee restocking and storage at the end of day, and there are no more customers. Time is sped up, and you and your employees walk faster at the end of day. Good to restock quicker. Like 2 to 3 times speed. If you have storage shelves too close together, your employees will get stuck going back and forth with it on. Okay, so for the cost of 10 points, like, once all the customers are gone, move faster. Which seems pretty good. So, we have exactly $6,000 and 58 cents.
Attention customers.
Toolboxes recycled, enough. Customer served. All products checked out. Total trash collected, 226. That needs to be like 500. Wait a second. Does the little thingy count? Okay, I won't collect any trash, and let's see if that goes above 226. Correct change given in a row. 13. I've only hit the thief 49 times, but 1,000 extra items sold thanks to sales. Wait, isn't that exactly the thing that we needed? Between 500 trash, we're at 226. Analyze only 500 customers with surveillance desk. New order has arrived. Cool. Money earned with online orders. It has not yet paid for itself, but it's getting there. Only 358 scanned. So if I do like 142 more. So yeah. The next point that I get, I feel like I should put it into the electronics thing. No, because I also want bananas. Okay, put it into fruits to get bananas, then electronics, and then save up 10. Because, like, there's no real point in getting that one last, right? We want to get it when we're still using the store. We still want to be able to utilize it. Right. So 226. So I guess it does only count, like, myself. So muffins, still muffins. Muffins, still good. Oh, wait. It is curious that they want to go through here instead of going around it. Oh shoot, artichokes can only have one layer because they pop out of the box. The other stuff, like, sits in neatly, but artichokes you can only have one layer of. If that happens to 3 other fruits, or fruits, vegetables, whatever, if that happens to 3 other produce, maybe we shouldn't have sold the flat one. Yeah, set these to be made. We will, we will, we will, we will. Alright, let's go back and analyze some more people. Aha! Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to set this. Let this still be in or out, either way, whatever. Let's set that. God, because I bought the wrong desk when we started, like, this could have just been here and been staying here, like, forever. Okay, so that collecting trash, looks like that does not count. Yeah, 226. So every once in a while, I guess just go 227. Out of the, like, 500 that it wants. Yeah, I'm not really so adamant on that. Okay, fine, I'll give us a blue hat. Blue hat that we don't already have on someone yet. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, right, the video is still playing. Oh, this is just the entire playlist. It's just playing the whole thing. Oh, and it's like, if I wasn't recording this, I mean, one, that video wouldn't be there. But also, I feel like I would absolutely just put on some YouTube video just to, like, listen to. Put down, like, a couple of, you know, put down a couple of televisions, and just every once in a while, just, like, look up it, like, find a way that I could play video files off my computer on here and just watch anime while playing the... Watch anime in the game? Yeah. I should be doing real world stuff. I should be doing some cleaning. I don't want to jinx it. I don't have an inspection coming tomorrow, but that's the question. Is it every 6? It's like, okay. Yeah, if the inspection's every 6 months, then I probably have one coming soonish. If it's annually, then I have one coming in August. Right? It's like I'm starting to get the feeling like the anxiety of, oh, it's been a long time since I've had an inspection. It's probably going to be one coming soon. And spending an entire day cleaning is something that takes me like a week to get better from, so if I feel like there's going to be an inspection coming, I should start cleaning well before it, so I don't have to rush all the cleaning in like a day. You know how it goes. So I should prepare everything. But instead, I'm just doing this instead. So it's like, what? It's Wednesday? It's Wednesday night. And it's like, okay, well, I never get the inspection notices on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because they don't want to work on the weekend. And they would have to come in to give the inspection notice for the next day. So if I make it to Friday, then I know that I'm safe. But they could give the notice on Thursday, then come in on Friday. So it's like, oh. But then, like, the weekend comes and I know that I'm good. So it's like, yeah, I could, like, wake up tomorrow and there's just a notice at the door saying, hey, screw off your plans. We're gonna change them. And so, yeah, they could just do that and they don't have to even give 24 hours notice. They can put it in at 4 p.m. and then come by like 9 a.m. the next day. It's like, yeah, we're here now. Whatever. We don't care. Which is the thing that, yeah, I tried to call them out once. Like, hey, I didn't get this notice until 4 p.m. It specifically came in at 4 p.m. This is noon. I still have 4 more hours before you're allowed in. And then the woman on the other side of the door literally said, I don't care. So every time it happens, I always think I'm gonna stand up next time, and then I just don't. Because despite what people seem to think of me, I am not as assertive as people like to think. I just, you know, let them think that of me. Is he gonna get around to cleaning this? Pears. Let's talk about pears. Pears are an okay fruit. They're not a fruit that I really have a preference towards. I'd rather have an apple than a pear. But I don't hate pears. They are okay. Actually, I don't think I've had a pear in a long time. When I'm at the store and I'm trying to, like, buy fruits, I don't think, oh, hey, I should go and buy... Oh yeah, I should go and buy myself some pears. I think, oh, how about apples, bananas, strawberries, grapes? Especially grapes. Oh my gosh, I would eat so many grapes if I could, you know, afford... If only I could afford to eat as many grapes as I actually want to eat. Doctor says I have to eat healthier because because all my carbs is giving me a fatty liver and all that stuff, and it's just like, well, yeah. I'm on, like, a fixed budget of way less than people, you know, less than people make when they work minimum wage. I forget the exact numbers of it. It's like, yeah, people work People will work minimum wage and get, what is it? How much is... How much has gone from minimum wage? Right, $15 an hour. So let's suppose someone is working a full-time job at minimum wage. So they are working 40 hours a week times $15 an hour times 52 weeks a year, say. So before taxes, that's $31,000. I don't know how much that they would be taking out on taxes. But still, decent amount. I'm making actually not that much less.
The day is now over. Please
But still
finish
less than
shopping
someone
home.
working a full-time job at minimum wage would be making. Which I'm getting because I can't even work a minimum wage job. And it's like, theoretically, I could. Like, you see me, like, put together, like, for this video stuff, which, remember, it's like 2 hours a day, not 8 hours a day. Like, 14 hours a week, not 40 hours a week. And it's like, theoretically, I could, but no place of employment is willing to actually have me working for them, is the thing. And there's whole stuff about, it's like, oh, well, no, because, you know, you can walk, you can count things, you could totally work a job. It's like, oh, really? Are you hiring? Are you going to hire me and give me money? So... yeah, the Asia office is going to hire me, and so I can work for them and get enough money to live. It's like, gosh. I have lived in this apartment for, what's it been, like 6 years now or something? Still doesn't feel like a home. Still just feels like, you know, a place that I am going just to stay at. But it doesn't actually feel like a home. It doesn't feel like it's, you know, it's like, yeah, whatever, here's this place where I'm staying, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? It's like, yeah, I'm here, whatever. And it's like, yeah. So maybe I should try to, like, rejuvenize the entire place and make it more homey, basically. Oh, okay. Let's think of some ideas here. So I have the... so I have a VR area and a table area. Technically speaking, I don't necessarily need both at once. What I can do instead is set up the table area. Also, I shouldn't have the couch... like, yeah, the couch to, like, watch TV, play games at, whatever. That's all well and good and fine. But I don't necessarily need the couch to be at the table because it's not a very good chair for the table. If I hadn't broken my ottoman, which I'm really mad at myself about, but if I hadn't broken my ottoman, then I could totally set the ottoman up to, like, one side of the table and set, like, that camping chair I have to the other side. Frankly, take ottoman and put it, I guess, you know, put the ottoman, like, in front of the couch and just have, like, basically one half of the living room is just, like, doing console gaming and watching stuff on the television. And I just have, like, that area. And then the other part of it is... okay, yeah. And then the other part of it, like, that's where I have, like, the rug. That's where I have, like, the soft floor mats. That's where I have everything all set up. I have to do VR, but then I also have my table on top of it, but it's like a folding table. and like fold down onto itself. So when I want to do VR, I just fold up the table and put it up like against the wall or something, and probably just like leave it there. But then if I get into a situation it's like, oh hey, I want to, you know, play some Magic on the table specifically, I can then, it's like, okay, unfurl the table there. It's like I don't need the table out really 24/7. I can just like put the table away, you know, leave a bit of an open area, do my VR, whatever. Or if I want the table, pull the table out. The table, notably, so I can have, yeah, 2 separate areas. One for just, like, video gaming, one for tabletop stuff. But also, notably, know thy enemy. This one knows thyself. I also have to acknowledge my terrible tendencies to just put stuff on the table and it's like, yeah, I'll put that away some other time. Oh, it's, you know, it's so late at night, I don't want to do whatever. So instead, I just put stuff on the table and leave it there for like a year. So it's like, if it's, you know, late at night, it's like, oh, I want to do some VR. Oh, but the stuff on the table, I have to put it all away, and I don't want to do that, so I just won't do VR at all. And it's like, yeah, that's not a good way around that, so... But... maybe with a little bit more room, I could... yeah, if I got... with a little bit more room available, I can still make some use of the space, maybe. Like, I'm not necessarily saying that I should get another shelf, but maybe, I don't know, maybe maybe I should sort out all of my shelves. Maybe I should just arrange things. So I got some, like, deck boxes in the mail recently for various commander decks and whatever, and, like, a box just hold, like, miscellaneous cards that I want to put in decks and blah, 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 storage stuff. So I feel like I should do is actually store the stuff. So I have a big, like, open top box. Really, it's, you know, half of a box, but... like, the lid got really damaged, so I just threw out the lid, and now I just have the bottom, but it has, like, sorters in it. I don't want to just throw out, like, the whole thing, so I still... so, yeah, basically an open box that sorts out my commander decks, and that works pretty well. So if I have that, yeah, if I have that for all of the decks that, like, I would actually want to use on a regular basis, like, all the decks that I'd want to use for playing virtual games, then I could still keep using that, and then just have a separate thing at the ready for all of the decks that maybe I don't want to use so often. Or heck, other way around. The decks that I'd want to, like, grab and bring with me, have those in deck boxes ready to go so I can grab them and leave. And the decks that I'd not care so much about, just leave them in the open thing. Like, oh yeah, I have this thing and this thing and this thing. It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I should. Or heck, instead of having decks in there, I could just have it be just like regular card storage. Just a big thing of storage. I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure something out. So after this episode, I should go and figure out what I want to do with all of that. Clean up that whole area. Clean up the rest of the room. Figure out where I want to put my bike. Because right now I have... so, like, during the summer I was putting it on my balcony, because... whatever, you can put a bike on your balcony just as long as it doesn't hang over the edge. Yes, that's one of the rules for living here. that if you have a, you can't have a bike be hanging over the edge of your balcony. Yes, I'm serious. That's a rule. So, right. But, in order to get it to my balcony, I basically have to ride it straight over the rug that I have for the VR section. And that's kind of just feels like a bad idea. That doesn't feel good to have, you know, bike all dirty with potentially mud and definitely snow. And I just ride it right over this rug that I put, like, my bare feet on. It's like... a rug that I sometimes just lie down on because it's nice and soft. Whatever. And it has, you know, outside tracked over it. So instead, I had it for a while where I'd put my bike in the closet, but it's very awkward in there because there's a shelf like built in, so I had to like put the bike up on its end, and that didn't really work as well as I wanted it to. But now I'm wondering, what if I put it in the other closet, clear out that closet, put all the stuff in the one closet into the one that I put the shelf into, take my bike and just put it into that closet and just store it there. So when I go to use it, I just pull it out of the closet, get going. When I get back, just stick it back into the closet. Maybe get like some really, really old blanket or something. Really old blanket or a towel or something to like put down underneath it. So like if it's wet, it drips onto that instead of dripping into the floor and causing a huge issue later. Sometimes I do wonder if people who know me watch these videos. And I remember people who don't watch me don't even... People who don't know me don't even watch my videos. What are realistically the odds that someone who actually knows me would wind up watching my videos and finding out all this stuff about me that I don't... Imagine if like that's actually how they figure out that I should have an inspection. I talk about the place being really dirty. They're like, oh, let's go put in an inspection now. And considering how long it takes between like when I record the episode to when it airs, because like this episode isn't probably going to be airing for, I don't know, until like next week or something. So I say all this stuff now, and then a week it goes up and I've forgotten that I've said all this stuff in a video, and then I immediately get an inspection, and it's like, oh, it came out, oh, I knew it was coming, but it still came out of nowhere. But it's like, no, it would be funny. I don't know if that would break any sort of like rules anywhere. Like I am posting this stuff for the internet, on the internet for anyone to see and hear and all that. Okay, well, let's see. I'm just talking all this out because it's easy to talk. Talk is cheap. If I do that, if I do that, if I do this, if I do that, if I do this, I do that. Okay, I think I have some ideas. Yeah, it's not as easy as a video game where you can just like grab a broom item and go, and now the entire mess is clean. Like I can spend an hour trying to clean the floor, and it's still an absolute failure of a mess. Which really disincentivized me overall from cleaning as much. Just knowing that no matter what I do, I'm still always going to be a failure, and then eventually I'm just like, okay, why should I try? If I'm going to fail no matter what I do, why keep trying to do stuff? Why not just stop trying and just be a... If I'm going to be a failure no matter what, I might as well just be a failure who spent their time doing something fun. The previous skewer tray. They totally both like 12 bills on us. So I could go for a bananas and make the ultimate. Yeah, no, yeah. Banana, melon, pineapple, pumpkin, water. Wait, is this also going to be a flat thing? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, it is. Do 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 do. Here, and then we have a on this shelf up here, and then we do like no. Pineapple's at 0. And then just grab the pumpkin before they steal it back again. Can I actually stack these? No, I cannot. I'm getting hungry now. I don't know, has all this sandwich talk been making me hungry? That's possible. Has me playing a food-based game for the past multiple hours made me hungry? I'm not sure, but probably. Alright, basic products. We're going to wind up needing more of that. We're definitely going to wind up needing more butter anyway. Chicken, yeah. Oh, look, beans. Woohoo! Oh, she's bringing all the boxes over there now? Alright, what are you doing? Working on that, specifically. So nobody's working on these. I think I have a thought as to why nobody's working on these, but let's just get this box. So I'm just put away first, and then I'll decide it. That might be why. No, this is the same 16. Yeah, no. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's only been half an hour. I feel like I've been here for... I mean, I have, in a way, been here all day. Like I said, fastest way to bring a bunch of items at once. And carry like 10 boxes. It doesn't work for bringing out the boxes from outside, but it does have its uses. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check with this manufacturer if every single item can now be made to its maximum. Yes, 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 yes. Strawberry, lemon, apples, oranges, mangoes, kiwis, bananas, pineapple, watermelon, pumpkin. Yes. What is this? Fruit bread, right. Yeah. Donuts, yeah. Rolls. Same thing, but also with cheeses and salt. Yep. Croissant, yes. Muffins, same thing. Custom cake, it looks like it, yes. Red velvet, cheesecake, carrot cake, strawberry cake, pie. Potato. Okay, so we still need garlic and onion. For the pie specifically. But then everything else we've got. So... Oh, and also sandwiches need garlic and onion as well. So we could still use both of that. Garlic, but no onion. No, that... Wait. Oh, no, we have onions. So we need to get produce 5 in order to get garlic to have everything. So, sure, let's go and do another day. Everyone is busy doing other stuff. Get busy with that. Let's set the employees to low priorities 1. Double check products for the billionth time. End off the day. We have quite a bit of money. Place a total of 100,000 products collective. It is no longer snowing. It is Wednesday. Let's set some prices. Pay off our invoices. start the day just for sake of pass the time while we do other things.
Attention customers.
I always forget that that's about to happen. Okay, if it costs $4,000 per pillar, how many pillars are even left? Oh yeah, that pillar's not there because we can't reach it legally. 1, 2, 3. 52 pillars, so it costs just over $200,000 to get all of that. So I kind of want to just break 2 more pillars just for the sake of being like, yeah, we only need 50 left. No pillars, of course, in this area. So we know that this pillar is going to have to go down. Plus there's a bunch of like these things that are also going to have to go down, but we know that pillar has to go down, but we're using it right now. So I don't know if I want to remove it yet, or if I want to just keep it for the sake of... just for the sake of keeping it almost. I feel like we should push this product more into here. You know what? 2 more products? What if we just destroy those 2 pillars? And push all of these down by like another 2. What if we destroy this pillar? No, no. Okay. Destroy that pillar right there. Yeah, move all of these 2 over. There, more space again. There, 50 pillars left. I should get like deep notes. So like on the one hand, I feel like it's unfortunate that you can't just have like one person with the cool room and then like have everyone else be able to use the cool room stuff without having to pay for it. Like, oh yeah, I paid for the thing, like... So it's like, oh, well, yeah, everyone can use, like, the flooring, whatever, but... Like, Azura can't just say, use the tablet to change the floor. Only I can do that, but then she gets to see it. It feels... like, it's unfortunate that, like... I can't just, you know, give her the tablet and she'd use it. She can't, you know, watch the TV when I stream something. You know, watch something on it. For example, it's unfortunate that she can't. But also, like, I understand that they would have specifically hard-coded some things to only be possible for people who have it, who have the cool boom pack. Because otherwise, someone could find some glitch or exploit to get into there, and then boom, they just have access to everything in there for free. And say, if they let other people know, oh hey, you can just do this and glitch your way into the room, and then you don't need the DLC, and then other people like, yeah, let's do that, yeah, and then everyone, you know, gets used to it, and then it's like, and then they come by and it's like, yeah, no, we have to patch this so people actually buy our DLC, and like, the DLC isn't like, like, the DLC is supposed to, you know, be optional stuff only if you wanted to pay us for what we did. It's not just supposed to be a free thing. It's specifically so we can get some money out of this. And then people are like, oh, boo, you're making us pay for this, you know, you're patching in this exploit that I really like to use. And it's like, yeah, we kind of have to. Like, yeah, you can keep playing the game for free, but if you want to use that stuff, you're gonna have to pay for it. Like, that's the thing. Because we think, you know, it's like a reward, it's a prize. For people who are so cool that they bought the DLC, they should get rewarded. But then, like, nobody gets blah, 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 blah. So essentially, yeah, like, I understand. I find it unfortunate, but I understand. And yes, I absolutely want to buy, like, 10 more self-checkouts. Canned beef, pure beef, veal, tuna bake, smoked salmon, chicken, potato tray, tomato tray, onion tray, carrot tray, cheese, 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 ketchup, barbecue sauce, mustard. Alright, so, speaking of products. Oh, green soda bottle's almost out. So this guy's saying that he can't find the soda bottle. And we found this toilet paper. Green and blue toilet paper need to be restocked for long though. No, blue toilet paper doesn't need to be restocked pronto. Red should get restocked pretty soon though. So, I would like to say for the final story, I think that yeah, the paper towel needs to be restocked, yeah. I think that, yeah, some products that we can only have so few of, like the toilet paper, like the potatoes, like the chicken, that I feel like we're going to want, either A, we're going to want extra shelves of them, so instead of having like one big shelf, we'd have two big shelves, and then try to, you know, keep them on both. Or B, put all of those items really close to storage, so those are really easy to refill. We see that they're running out, we just go, oh, refill, done. You know, our employees try to refill them, and boom, they can refill right away. Stuff that has more items to it, like, say, toothpaste, then I can go further down. Okay, like, the small sushi is like 5 items. That isn't very much. So, at some point, probably between this episode and next episode, I will go and run the numbers of, you know, the total prices of everything from the manufacturing, get all of the prices, get all of the average prices, get the total amount phased, because it's not just a... It's not only important to know, like, what gives the highest percentage amount, but what's really important is what gives the highest dollar amount. If, say, for example, there's an item that costs like 1 cent to make, and it gives us $1.01 when we make it, so, you know, it sells for over 100 times the value of the items inside. It's like, yeah, that... People, yeah, over 100 times value? That sounds amazing. But then there's another item that costs like $10 to make, but we get like $15 out of it. It's like, oh, that's only an extra 50% value. That doesn't seem so good, but we're making like, you know, we're making like 5 times as much money, which really feels good. So, you know, it's all about that. It's all about A versus B, up versus down, left versus right, number versus number. But say if there's some that cost like 1,000 to make, and we'd make like 1,050 in total, it's like that is a higher flat number. But at that point, how worth it is it? Knowing that we'd have to fill our shelves with stuff that costs so much, and we still have to sell. I think that'd be still worth it. Just like, yeah, sink a ton of money into it, and keep sinking money to get the extra $50 per product. Like, if that's an option to fill our shelves with that, and keep selling them like crazy, like, why not, right? And I feel like the ultimate in manufacturing is to have a whole bunch of one product instead of having a whole bunch of separate products. Like, for the store, normally, you want, you know, every separate product that you can, because customers will only buy one of each thing. But I think manufacturing is different there. So we want... So since it's easier to just make a bunch of one item, we should have just a bunch of one item. Because from the looks of it, people will just buy a whole bunch of one thing.
The day is now over. Please finish shopping and go home.
Remember when I first learned about, like, text-to-speech? And I downloaded a text-to-speech program. It was so much fun to play around with. And then I kind of got bored of it and just kind of like forgot that text-to-speech was like a thing. But now that large language models are making a comeback, I say comeback, now that large language models have entered like the public eye and people are using them for like everything, people are now using text-to-speech and saying that that's the same sort of AI as a large language model, and it's like, no, it really is not the same sort of thing. Yes, it's a computer program. No, it's not the same. Apparently some number of language models use text-to-speak. Ow. Alright. So get that for the sake of getting the garlic. Oh shoot, have you not been making anything because you don't have... No, you've been making stuff. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I think I'm just going to get the last produce, put them in, and I'm going to end this episode and let everything handle itself. Fine. Apples, strawberries, pumpkins, onions, lemons. Let's get the watermelon. Let's get extra lemons. Let's get all the produce that we already have. Put these onto various shelves. Yeah, building the storage around the area that we had. Oh gosh. Really interesting ideas. Really interesting concepts. just for a moment there, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Friday. I have to upload an episode of something new for it to go up at noon. It's like, yeah, it's Friday. It's 3 a.m. on Friday. I upload the Friday video. Alright, so... let's get the coconut first. Do. Coconuts! Sure, let's do cauliflower right next to the coconuts. Which is be fine for the cauliflower and for the coconuts. We're already set number 2. Alright, so now we have last 4, we have... Alright. Start us in the top left. Hello, cat. Wait, does there a miscount? Why do we have an extra there? Go, Pepper. Right below it. Then the garlic, right? It's spend all of your money. Destroy as many pillars as possible. Actually, I probably shouldn't even put these on the shelves. I should just take them and just drop them. In fact, all of these products. Alright, so where are you going? Yeah, just go and keep putting stuff onto shelves. What is this box? I don't know. It's green. That's all I know. Yeah, see? Just like that. I feel like the shelves out here are pretty full. No. An extra 16 cents. Alright, so a bunch of 16 ingredient sandwiches and some 17 ingredient sandwiches now. I can't put them on a tray or anything. So I'm going to put them all on the bottom here. So there will still be 8 more boxes, which is almost 8 rows, blah, 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 blah. I'll do all the calculations, and I'll get back to you in, I don't know, 2 years?